Grateful but greedy. Grateful but greedy. Shout out to Grateful but greedy. Yeah, shout out my Grateful but greedy homie, man. Funny as hell too, folks. I ain't even going back. So Killa Keemo's story, right, man? It's so crazy how in so little time, him and JoJo and they whole little crew became like the top ops of the, not just me, but the BDs in general, folks. Because for the most of the time that I was in the streets until them came out, we didn't know them. Like, they was like predominantly Lemron ops, bro. Like, if you familiar with Chicago geography, folks, you know 600 and O Block is by each other. The front 600 and O is by each other. We all in the same vicinity. 300 Lemron, they is on the other side of the E-way, folks. Like, they is in Inglewood, gang. You know what I'm saying? So, low key, we was not really in tune with what was going on over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, them was the guys, but they beef wasn't like we, bro, our ops was literally, we could walk on they blocks, bro. We was not walking on the lamb, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't doing that, for like, we was literally out for them loot for a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, on the guys' game, when they hit the scene heavy, most of the BDs didn't even like, we wasn't beefing with them, bro. We was on our side beefing with MOB, Gyro, you know what I'm saying? Young Money had really even came into effect yet, but they was about to, folks, you know what I'm saying? But on For Them Grade, like, it was them Bricksquad, them dudes, folk, was like predominantly For Them beef, Take Town and Lemon, you know what I'm saying? So we ain't have nothing to really do with them dudes, folk. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, folk. And then I remember, gang, you know, the BDs, we For Them hitting they strides, Smirk going crazy, Reese got the city, Keef, like, you know what I'm saying, doing his 1-2, folk, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's going on for the BDs, folk. We low-key got it going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's the beginning of all of this, folk, you know what I'm saying? So, For Them having a motion, controlling the city, doing what they doing, folk, and it's going on. All our hoods turned 600, 300, Lemron, all For Them turned. SD had black, he was claiming Blackgate from the gate, so Blackgate turned on For Them. Now, I ain't even gonna lie, folk. JoJo come out on For Them. And then not only did he come out, folk, he dropped BDK. Now, when JoJo dropped BDK, folk, this is when, like, it went from just being Lemron main ops to like every BD main op. And it wasn't even just like us. We was in tour with them the worst. But when you come out with BDK, you not discriminating no more. Like, when you say a vague thing like that, you not even discriminating now. Now the BDs from the hundreds, the BDs from the low end, the BDs from out west, now everybody ain't standing up. The BDs from over east, not everybody is open and everybody on high alert like meerkats on For Them. Everybody, hold on, you heard that, folks? Like, now it's really going on, folks. This like beginning 2012. So now they come out with that, folks. Then not only did they come out with that, they started like snapping, folks. Like, Bricksquad turned from being like not even on most of the BD's radar, folks, to literally being the BD's, the worst thing the BD's had seen in years, folks. Like, bro, they had the BDK Avengers, folks, on Steed. Like, JoJo bop out, Lil Mister bop out, P. Rico bop out. Imagine we already dealing with Lil J and his antics and Billionaire Black and all of these. But we felt like we had that in control. But when the BDK Avengers came out, we like, damn, on For Them, like, it's over with. Like, it's really finna be like, these is going crazy. They putting up super duper M's like For Them is. Like, they going over crazy now, folks. So now it's like, it's real live. Like, y'all seen Marvel Avengers Civil War, folks? Like, it's really that. Like, it's really like superheroes on each side battling on For Them. Like, it's going cool. Like, so now For Them a drop, them niggas a drop. For Them going up, them going up. On Steed, it'll be videos back to back. Everybody dropping, trying to see who got it on lock on For Them. They was turned. And then the fact that we was turned and we was beefing with them, it was like they was getting clout out being raw and turned and being like that, but also getting clout from just being our ops. So they was winning at the same time with all this, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. It was crazy, folks. So now when they come out with the BDK Avengers, we started noticing one constant out of some videos. It'll be some people be missing, some people will be present, but one face we always seen was Keemo. This looked like a background dancer just in every video. I'm talking about every single one of their videos we see here another. Oh, damn, this gotta be dude. So now, mind you, bro, they popped out with so many guns on 300 on BDK. We like, damn, on fooling them. Like, it's finna be that, folk. Like, you feel me, bro? They had so much crazy shit in that video. If I'm remembering correctly, they took the video down because they had so many guns in that video, folk. And then somebody else re-uploaded it or something, folk. Like, the video was so crazy. They had military guns in that bitch, folk. Like, I could just imagine being the cameraman when that video got shot on phone. Like, just imagine being the cameraman. You just... He probably shitted on himself when he was shooting that video on phone. Like, bro, they had so many. I know all them guns was loaded, folks. Like, bro, they put the BDs on notice. I ain't gonna lie. And Killa Keemo was at the center of everything. And I'm just like, we just weeping them. Like, because mind you, bro, it looked like an episode, like it was like a video with all underage people. Then you just see this one grown, like, you know he the with that's supplying these pipes probably, and he the one got it on lock. Bro, it'd be 75, 16, and 17-year-olds in the video. Then it's this one adult, like. They'll show 97 kids, then he just come out the blue. You damn on phone him, he gotta be dude, folk. Like, he gotta be, this gotta be him behind all of this on phone him. So now he on all our radar, folk. On phone him, he on everybody's radar, I ain't gonna lie. And on phone him, that was crazy, folks. So when we seen them videos, they was dropping, they going band for band with phone them. They really coming out with the BDK Avengers, folk. And it's like, damn, folk, on BD, like, it's really finna be that, folk. I ain't even gonna lie. And they put the guys, the BDs on notice, like, folk. Not only is they ready to go back to back and band for band with this music, but they not gonna duck, folk. Cause I ain't gonna lie, to BDs, I felt like we got too comfortable when folk was going crazy. We thought we really had everything gonna lock. Jojo came around and shook everything up, folk, and just basically set folk them, I don't wanna say back to square one, cause they was still doing their thing, but bro, he like just went crazy and made like he applied that pressure that they was missing. I'm telling you, bro. Lil J was going crazy, bro. But Lil J was one dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Duck hadn't even hit his stride for real yet. Or a billionaire for real, bro. But when JoJo and the BDK Avengers came out, folk, it was on. It was like a 12-round fight every other week, like on the track, folk. Like, it was just crazy, folk. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, and JoJo and Killa Keemo folks started terrorizing the BDs. Not really street-wise, but internet-wise. Like, bro, them was riding through our hoods on camera. That's why you see that video with Lil Reese telling them, like, I'm gonna kill you, folk. Like, on phone them, like, these ride through our hoods, woofing, yelling out the cars, folk. They would make tweets, make posts, dissing. Every song they drop, they dissing. They never forget to leave out a BDK or smoking them or on him or some them. On phone them, like, bro, them was on the internet trolling like never before, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Killer Kills too. I remember all them. They was getting active, folks. Like, it was like that, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. It was dissing galore from them, bro. I'm talking about just non-stop terrorization of this music and terrorizing of talking shit. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Like, so now, folks, it was also rough for the BDs, folk, because I felt like we had worked so hard. Bro, let me give y'all a little lesson about the BDs, bro. For a long time, we was not only just massively outnumbered by the GDs, but we was vastly less popular than the GDs, bro. Like, the rap was like heavily GD, like the biggest gang in Chicago is the GDs, folks. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, at least in my young age, the most popular gang was the GDs, folks. So the BDs, I felt like we spent a lot of time in their shadow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was like the little brothers of the GDs, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Like, even though we had greats and we had a lot accomplished a lot as a set, bro, we was like the little brothers of the GDs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, so when Sosa and Keef and Reese and all these guys from these BD hoods, folks, started popping it, folks, it just finally made the BDs, like, in the city, it was like the BDs was starting to run shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? The BDs was coming out. The BDs was getting on top. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. The BDs was starting to make noise and change the narrative, folks. Then here come these BDK Avengers, bro. Turned everybody BDK up. Turned everybody BDK up, folks. Keemo was one of those type of dudes. JoJo and the BDK Avengers turned, they revealed that we really didn't accomplish anything. Gonna phone them. They revealed it. Like, the whole city felt like not only was they not BD, but they was BDK. It was just straight up, like, all the work for them had put in up until that point just got straight demoralized, bro. Everybody was BDK. And they was letting it show. Yeah, everybody, you would just see cracking the trays, and everybody was BDK. It was so popular to be BDK, folk. It was popular like never before, folk. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had to really be on our blocks or just be around each other for a lot of the period of time, bro, because everybody was BDK. The Finn was BDK. All the six was BDK, except the BDs. It was just, bro, I'm talking about, folk. Shorty went on the greatest 6-month run I probably ever seen in the whole history. Because you got to remember, bro, all the BDs that was rapping, they've been putting in work for years before they popped off, bro. This JoJo was rapping a fucking holiday weekend, and he the hottest thing since sliced bread, folk. Got everybody following his every limb, folk. Him, Killa Keemo, all these, they just got it going on, folk. On phone them, bro. That left so much impressions on us, folk, and Killa Keemo was right at the top of everything. You could tell, bro, he was the influence behind the influence. Like, I felt like, bro, JoJo and them and Lil Mist and them, as long as they knew Keemo was going back everything it was on with their own, folk, they foot was on next, folk. Like, I literally feel like Keemo was like the blood that pumped these up, folk, because he had the means, folk. I always tell about just how important your big homies is when you a shorty or you a kid in these wars, folk. You know what I'm saying? They important because when you a shorty, you don't have a job. You don't have constant money. You don't have connections. All you got is the willpower, the drill, and beef. Your big homies is the ones that's supposed to go grab them guns, pay for them bullets, apply that, and put y'all in the positions to go beef. So if you don't got big homies backing what you own, you're not going to be able to war, beef, terrorize nothing, because you're not going to be able, as a kid, afford guns, bullets, and nothing. You're not. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have big homies own what you own to the max, so you can have everything you need to go at these next. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a like Killa Keemo, folk, backing all these shorties, folk, putting whatever they need in their hands and giving them all of the resources so they can come at the BDs and come at them correct. Bro, they thought it was on, folks. So now I ain't gonna even lie. It turned from just JoJo being top op, Killa Keemo was 1B. I'm telling you, folks. He was 1B. Because we knew you pumping these up, you got these shorties believing that they can go band for band with them. You got these as tough as they is. So if we get you, everything gonna change on them. So I'm telling you, folks, he was different, folks. And he was himself. It wasn't like he was just playing the back, bro, letting these do what they do as the shorties like a lot of our big homies was doing. This was at our necks too. He wasn't even a rapper. He just at our necks, terrorizing us, uploading guns every day, letting us know we could do it. No foo-foo, no lolo. No foo-foo, no lulu. We used to be blue, just like, man, we can't wait to kill this, bro. Like, I'm so tired of this big bald head ass light skin him over when we catch him. I ain't gonna even lie. That was our thing. We used to sit and talk about Killa Keemo, boy, for hours and hours and hours and hours. I promise you, bro. Like, he used to be woofing so bad. I used to be like, yeah, we gonna shoot that big ass melon, boy. I'm gonna shoot that bitch to that bitch split open like a watermelon on King David. Boy, I had to blame my black up just thinking about this, boy. I spent a lot of my early teens with this on my mind, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I used to be just in the bed laying up some nights like, I really hate this, bro. Like, I really hate this, bro. Like, I'm talking about a bitch would be laying right next to me, I wouldn't even be fucking her. I'd just be sitting up thinking about a man. Like, no diddy, I ain't gonna lie. This big bald head ass keep tweaking and tweeting me and talking and saying everything he want to say. And man, I used to hate that, bro. Everything that them had going on, bro. And my man was powered by that. He was the mastermind and puppet master behind everything, folks. I swear to God, folks. So, the BDs get lucky. JoJo just end up out of there. No, we don't know how. We don't know what happened. But JoJo, we just wake up one day. JoJo is no more on phone now. I ain't gonna lie, folks. It was like Keemo had his coming out party, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. It was like he went from big op to the biggest op it ever was of oppornism on phone. In op history of oppornism on phone. He went op crazy, the biggest op in all of oppornism on phone. He just got to going. It's just like, oh, JoJo gone. Let me become the big op on phone. He just was, boy, look. I'm talking about opportunism. Like, he eat, sleep, shit, BDK. I'm talking about, bro. It was just so crazy with this man. I'm like, bro, how the fuck is he still alive? Like, bro, I was so mad, bro. He specialized in getting under my skin. As a shorty, when we all kids, we easily triggered, bro. It's like he knew how to press our buttons because we was children. He was grown as hell. We was kids. He just used to he knew exactly what button to press, what lever to pull to have us going cool, folks. I'm telling you, folks, he was a nuisance, folks. He was a nuisance. I ain't even gonna bap you down, folks. Like, he was the master manipulator of all manipulation and all of opportunism on phone. And I'm just like, bro, he gotta go, bro. Then, when D Rose paid for JoJo's funeral, bro, these trolled us about that. I'm talking about, we could not get away from feeling like everyone was against us, bro. When you got superstars, hometown heroes coming out the blue, paying for funerals, we looking at D Rose, man, bro. We all wearing D Rose jerseys. He had shoes at the time. We wearing his sneakers. Somebody in 600 is named after this, got his namesake. And you gonna come out and you gonna pay for the ops funeral? So now we looking like, damn, not only is the rack against us, folks, the Chicago Bulls hate the BDs. Damn, what is the next? The Bears? On phone them. We had legends coming out. Derrick Rose pays for Lil Jojo's funeral. What? Been watching D Rose. We going to Simeon. We watch your games in live before you got on. The BD supported you. You gonna get in our business like that? I get you, GD, bro. I understand all that, but you just like, oh yeah, oh man, don't worry, tell his mama I got everything. That was like a big homie move. So we just looked at it. It changed how we was looking at our leaders. Like, we looked at D Rose like he was one. Like, bro, come on, bro. We was hurt. Damn, bro, this bitch ass D Rose just paid for his room. This was a bitch here up before it was blue. They was so blue. One ain't support D Rose in the league or nothing after that. Stop buying his shoes on D thing. Cause look, D Rose from our hood, he was the first I seen in D Roses, for like he had them when Adidas first came out with the D Roses, for he putting them bitches on, boy. When D Rose did that, when Derrick Rose did that, D Rose, that was the last time D Rose gave a about Derrick Rose. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Not the Chicago Bulls, BDK. Like, damn, that was crazy. Like, They best player playing for JoJo. We know they playing JoJo in the locker room after games when they win, folks. We was just super duper stressed about this, bro. I'm telling you, like, it was just smoke coming from everywhere. We didn't know who to trust, folks. Like, we thought we was gonna have to flip D Rose for BD or something. Like, what was wrong with Cool? On phone them grade, like. Now, folks, I told you, the turns into big op, super duper oppornism. Now, he got this no fufu, no Lulu. You seeing him every day, all day. It's just nonstop Killa Keemo antics. And it's like they was like coming in harmony with all of the ops. Not 051 that came into effect. MOB. All of them is just soup. Like Bricksquad had all these other op hoods in the palm of their hands. So it was just like the BDK Avengers and all of their descendants. And it was just crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was hectic, folks. And Killa Keemo was at the centerpiece of everything, folks. I'm not even gonna lie to you, folks. So just when I thought he couldn't get no more irritating, bro, he comes up and gets shot. I swear to God, he gets shot. And I swear to God, after he got popped, boy, he hated me the most. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know what he thought. I don't know why. But after he got popped, he was on my bumper every day, all day. Like, he was my biggest fan after he got shot, folks. Like I'm talking about, bro, I would just be casually chilling in a bitch somewhere, chilling in the house, taking a nap. My phone to be buzzing. I'm getting notifications. This just literally just, he wouldn't even have shit to say. He'd just say, he'd at my name and say, you bitch. Like, damn, bro, like, what the I ain't even do nothing today. Damn. Literally just wake up, at say 60, you bitch, BDK, woo, I'm damn, I'm phoning him like, what the you going, what did I do to you today? I'm phoning him, it was like, bro, that used to get, imagine he'd grow a little hair, fuzz, and get BDK cut into his hair on phone him like 300K, 600K. He would get it in his hair on phone him grave. He didn't even have hair. He would grow a little hair on the side just to get BDK, 300K, 600K. He just wanted to figure out different ways to troll and talk up crazy to the BDs, folks. The reason why he used to be on my bump and I used to hate him so much, bro, is because this was around the time where Instagram and Twitter was different. We posted more memes and pictures with words on them than we posted pictures of ourselves, bro. And this was the master at meme creating and op trolling based off memes, folks. Bro, some of his memes that he made, fool, I'm talking about legendary opposition meme making, folks. Look at some of these memes this man used to make. Look at this, bro. Y'all think I'm lying, bro? Look at this, bro. This used to get your hairline already leaving. You gonna just grow some peach fuzz and get 300K in there. Folks, look at this, folks. Look. Unprovoked, no, we not even arguing, not even going on. Just wake up, take a morning shit, and just act me. What the fuck I do? What I do? What I do, bro? Like, bro, let me look at some of this, folks. Like, bro, what is this? I ain't even do nothing this day. You gay as hell, boy. Ooh, you gay bitch. Ooh. Like, why? What the I do, bro? What are you mad at me for? On full grave, I just used to be like, bro, look, folks. This was elite at picture making trolling on phone them. Like, bro, look, bro. I ain't done, folks. Folks. Like, he was just overwoofing, folks. Like, he would just make pictures like this, folks, and just tweet me every day. Like, what I do? What I do? Look, he gotta tweet me. Like, like, bro, we not even beefing today. Like, I'm trying to take an off day, get some cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, what do a Pepsi even got to, like, come on, bro. He talking about this deep, like, bro, this ain't got nothing to do with these things. Like, bro, get out of here. Look at what he said about 22, folks. This is not even Cdai, but he just got to troll some way, somehow, folks. Look at what he said about folks. Like, bro, come on, folks. Like, then what made us mad was this literally looked like Cdai, folks, a little bit. Like, we know it's not folks, but it looked like folks on BD, just like with covering this, like, bro. I'm like, bro, come on, gang. Like, chill, bro. Like, bro, we hated that so bad, bro. He was just, like, I'm talking about master troller, bro. Like a master manipulating troll nigga. Like, make posts like this. After he had all the Twitter fingers in the world, this how he come. Talking about 300 be like, just did a hit. Like, come on, gang. Like, bro, what? Like, where's your app at, folks? Like, what app is you using? This nigga just, I'm talking about, bro, he was egregious work. Like, a handful, bro. I'm talking about you just hate to see him coming, G. I just used to some days just sit back and wait on him to troll and tweak and at me. Like, I knew it was coming every day. Every day, bro. I'm talking about every day. On some days I would feel like going back and forth with folks. Some days I would be like, then everything he said, folks, used to really grind my gears. It's like he knew I was a shorty and I was working off my emotions and wearing my heart on my sleeve. He used to have me on 10 gazillion. Like, I'm talking about, bro, I used to be ready to real live, like, just go on a mission on their block. Like, just go over there. I don't care what happened. If I make it back, nothing. I'm fooling them, man. I just gotta go see what I gotta see, folks. I'm fooling them. Like, I gotta see what I gotta see, bro. Real spill, fool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go see something, bro. Like, bro, that nigga used to just, he tried to put the jumper cables in me to just go crazy over there, fool. Like, he was like that irritating gnat or mosquito that you can't catch. You know, you never had a fly in your house and you just watch it land somewhere. You try to creep up on it and get close and move slow. And you got your towel and you like, oh, I'm finna get his ass. I got him now. He don't even know I'm finna do it. I'm fooling him. And then you just take that swing and he just get out of there in the nick of time without getting hit. Then he fly by your ear and by your nose and just start trolling you on phone. Y'all ain't never had a fly do that, folks? Well, you thought you had it, bang, you get up out of there, then it fly past your ear and just buzz in your ear and let you know, like, yeah, nigga, you thought you did something, I'm right here on phone them, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing, you can't get me, I'm really like that, and I'm about to terrorize you all day. On phone him, he was like that little fly. Like, he was like, literally, like, just annoying as hell, the thorn in our side for years, bro. I'm talking about, he on you when you wake up. He on you when you go to sleep. You gonna wake up and go to sleep thinking about Keemo, folks. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, he will tweet O Block nigga, 2 600 niggas, 4 300 niggas, and 2 Blackgate niggas, and be arguing with everybody, having great comebacks and responses to everybody. To everybody. It don't matter how low you went, he had a response that went lower, folks. I ain't trying to be mixy, but you saying out of all y'all ops, 051, MOB, etc., he was y'all side biggest ops. Yes. 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 Because he had the guns and the butter and the time and the energy to really go at us. He had the money to back it up. He had the means to war with us in the field and on the internet, bro. You can't really beat niggas, bro, soundly that can shoot at you or got the means to shoot at you, got the money to bond out, got the weapons and artillery, and he got the time, effort, and energy to make memes and pictures with words on them and troll you 24/7 till you tap out, fool. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, he was giving niggas PTSD for real, bro. Like, you could not shake this nigga, bro. That nigga will act 10 of the biggest BD faces all at the same time and be arguing with everybody. Then our beefs was on Twitter get so big now, It turned from me and him arguing. Now here come Arrow from Young Money, or Motor from Gyro City, or Scrap from MLB. Like, it just used to be like, bro, now it went from me and you going back and forth. Now these other op niggas want to chime in. Now I went from arguing with you, trying to think of comebacks and things to say back to you. Now I'm arguing with 4 different niggas because we've been going back and forth for a little minute. They didn't caught wind of it. Now here they come. Oh man, I used to be so exhausted with this man, bro. Like, I'm telling you, folks, like, it just got to a point where I knew I couldn't beat him. Not on the internet. I just used to go out looking for that nigga, fool. Like, bro, we used to go up so crazy in the trenches back then, bro. Them Twitter battles and them street beefs, folk. Boy, the BDs versus the BDK Avengers, folk. Like, what a time to be alive, folk. I ain't even gonna lie, folk. Like, that nigga was straight up a nuisance, folk. He was the fly we couldn't catch. He was the mosquito that got away safe and sound without you even knowing, and giving you an itchy mosquito bite somewhere you can barely reach that itch 24/7. I'm telling you, he was just the most annoying, irritating nuisance of all of operanism, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, Lord, to my, when I said Lil Gay, I meant Lil J, Mr. Tay shit, honey. We ended up falling out with KD, you feel what I'm saying? Because we was fucking with phone them. We was like, at this point, we fucking with phone them. You feel we fucking with Front Street 600 old block, you know what I'm saying? And they was fucking with the ops. Like, they was fucking with niggas who was really our ops. We was kind of getting our taste of our own medicine county, you feel what I'm saying? Like, fucking with them, you feel me? They start overly rambunctiously fucking. This when Just Blow was KD. He was still KD, you feel me? Like, we get into it with them because they fucking with Young Money, you know what I'm saying? They fucking with Young Money. We wasn't doing none of that, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, it got real.
Shout out to Grateful but Greedy.
Young Money, as I reiterated on multiple different occasions, Young Money and us we didn't start off with Young Money like we did with MOB and Gyro City. Like, we didn't grow, like, we didn't have like encounters with them like prior to us being in tour with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, oh yeah, man, I used to sleep in the bed with Fats, or like, yeah, you know, me and Lil Mark used to be mama's best friend. Like, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's none of that, folks. It's none of that. Like, we virtually don't know them people, folks. Like, unless some of them went to diet with some of us, folks, at the early stages of life. Other than that, we don't know, folks. We don't know, folks. On BD, we don't know, folks. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we don't have that little fake brotherhood, folks, that we have with them. Like, it ain't even that little, like I told us, we was giving them passes because we grew up with them and we slept in the bed with niggas from Gyro and all that. It wasn't none of that with Young Money, folks. That's why when we got into it with them, folks, it was so easy for us and them to get it going, folks, because we ain't know each other. It's like, yeah, bitch, we don't know y'all anyway. Like, we don't know nothing. We don't even got no type of history, folks. So when we bumping heads, we really ready to go there with one another, folks. Because even unlike SKD, we knew SKD, folks, before we got into it with them, folks. It was our homies. Young Money, they little ass was straight ops from day one. Don't fool them. They was never not ops. They was just niggas we didn't know, and then they was ops on bro. But the crazy thing about it is, because they always been into it 4-6, folks. They always been into it with THF. But like I said, like, them and THF, like, blocks away. They blocks away from us, but they are many blocks away. You know? He said, how did 600 and 051 get into it? Basically, when we basically cut off SKD and got into it with them and clicked back up with Blackgate, we got into it with 051. They was already cool with KD. KD and them was already clicked up. We was just actually low key front our move, opping it with KD, cause they was already into it with Blackgate. Like we was front our move. If I'm being honest, folks. So everything just ended up playing out how it played out, cause we was already committing treason with the ops, basically, folks. Because of our big homies that was GD. Phone was GD. A lot of the guys don't remember before Sosa got on that niggas was GD. On King David, for we never was cool with them. We never had that brotherhood with them. You know what I'm saying? So now, when we got into it with them folk, we kind of underestimated each other. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause we not, you know, like we gotta get a feel for one another. For it's like when you just get into it with a new nigga, you don't know if they really like that. They don't know if you really like that, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like they can only go off what people heard or what other blocks that they into it with know. But y'all gotta really, you know, like y'all gotta really get it going for them to know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta really have it, you know? Like y'all gotta really, like, you know, you gotta, you know, is what I'm saying for you gotta, you know. So the first introduction to Rockhead was we was Rockhead used to do stuff like tweet, right? But we all used to tweet. You know what I'm saying? We all used to kind of say stuff on Twitter that we shouldn't. We all used to talk about certain things we shouldn't have in indirect ways. Rockhead was different, folks. Rockhead straight up tweet, yeah, on my way through 600 right now. We finna catch a murder. And not be lying. You will be on the block, this nigga trolling. Don't. Whoa. Damn. Damn. TT them to clap me in my head on bro. Folks, Rockhead used to really tweet about like coming through the block, folks. Like he'll tweet, like Rockhead will tweet right then and there, like, yeah, fuck, woo, we on they shit right now, and they bet not come out, we killing, woo. Like, what the fuck? For I'm talking about real live and real time. You for real. This motherfucker just straight up pulled up. I'm thinking he bopping. He done there hit my motherfucking top. On them grave. For I'm talking about, folk, Rockhead was not playing, folk. He will tweet in real time, and you will be thinking this chicken is not chicken, it's belt the ass. Yeah, they blowing. Oh, folk, I swear to God, boy, any nigga that was into it from that time will tell you, folk, Rockhead a bet on Twitter, folk, and he'll be saying shit, G, like, he getting so literal, you think he playing. Like, you don't believe him. Folk, you don't believe Rockhead, folk. You don't believe Rockhead coming through, folk, because he just said it how he said me and two of the guys on 60 right now trying to catch something. You thinking he playing like, what, man, this bitch ass nigga bapping. Boy, him and two of them over there for real, folk. They trying to catch a bucket on them gray. He not playing. Let a motherfucker come out this bitch playing. He gonna straight up try to kill a motherfucker, folk. I swear to God, folk, he was the Twitter finger savage on BD, folk. Like, he was worse than Von, folk. Because Von was saying shit, but he wasn't saying shit on BD. Like, he was saying it, folk, but he was still making it a little, you know, like a little poem or a little woo, like a little, you know, it was a little mystery with the history. You know what I'm saying? Rockhead straight up, 100%, you gonna be like, damn, you gonna read it and know exactly what he on, folk. He not making a riddle. It ain't a cryptic message, nothing. I'm finna kill Tay 600 right now today. That's how he tweeting. On them. I'm trying to kill Tay right now on phone. Like he'll say that on BD. That's how he tweeting on Twitter right now. You thinking he playing? On phone them, you damn. Like he was not. It wasn't cryptic. It wasn't a riddle. It wasn't oh, hey, let's try to figure out what this mean. And no, you gonna know exactly what he mean. Business on folks. Folks little ass mean business on video. Folks ass mean business, baby. Folks mean business, baby. I ain't gonna lie, G. Some of the ops was tweakers, folks. Like, he come through schooming after he tweeted he come through schooming. And after he schoom, he gonna tweet too. Don't let him motherfucker not get fucked up, G. He on that bitch big well, yeah, bitch ass nigga shouldn't have run. Your ass was finna die. Yeah, you lucky you hit that cut and you'll be on there scared to get on his ass. Like, you will be scared. Like, what the fuck? This nigga done did that and then he gonna get on Twitter? This nigga done made me shit on myself. Then I gotta go hop on the net and he sneak this too? Oh, BD, he gotta die. He gotta die, folks. On BD, folks. I swear to God, folks. Like, y'all think 22 and Vaughn and Troy and me and y'all think we was tweakers or tweaking or saying certain shit. Y'all, look. Ain't no nigga beating Rockhead on tweets, folks. I swear to God, boy. Nobody tweets beating Rockhead tweets, bro. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you, folks. Like, nobody tweets. Nobody. Whoever name y'all want to name on phone them. If you want to name any name on phone them grave, folks. Nobody tweets beating folks' tweets, folks. Nobody, folks. Nobody tweets, folks. I swear to God, I'll be so shocked that I don't know where his Twitter is no more. On phone him, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm telling y'all, bro, Rockhead was a tweaker, folks. So let's get to my introduction to him. Now he on Twitter. I'm not even on Twitter, folks, because I'm on the block. Like, I'm not on my phone, I'm on the block. G, I literally, folks, I swear to God, G, I have my head in my phone. I'm on 60th. We on 60th. Y'all remember the same place I said I was at when I was finna walk to the drive and seen Lil Boo and Boo out there fighting? If y'all seen my last live, I'm in the same spot, literally between 60th and King Drive and Calumet Farm, like at where the alley at, folks. Basically, I'm right there, folks. Mac walking up. It's a bunch of the guys behind me. It's like fake busting on the strip on the block right now. It's a summer day. It's nighttime, though. It's like 8 at night. It ain't even night. It's night, but it ain't even like midnight. It's like 8. Sun just went down. It's still early at night. For them grades, G, I put my head in my phone, G. I briefly checked my internet. I'm on my phone checking my internet, phone. I see him woofing on the net. I see him woofing on the net on Steve. He on the net. Yeah. Ooh, we been as I'm reading it, yeah, we finna on Steve Gray, them bitches get to flying. I'm all set, damn. Oh, bitch, I'm damn. I get to shaking it on BD because I was already fake by the alley phone. BD, I'm damn, I hit the alley on phone and hit the gate. No hands. I hit the gate, no hands. Throw the whole body over the gate. Ooh. Oh, bro, grave. Folks, as I'm reading his tweet, they come through that bitch bell now. On BD, folks. And they ain't even bell out phone still. It was like y'all seen that Friday hit, folks? It was one of those. Like they slid through in Vino. Those fly back. On Steve, them bitches. I'm ducking shit. BD whole body go over the gate. Phone them grave. I wasn't trying to put it. I did that bitch. Look, man, no hands on BD. Over the gate. Phone them grave. Them bitch. I thought I got shot in the ass. I'm here. Them bitches. Off the gate. Them bitches close. Oh, bro, grave. Like, folks, if you ever get shot at, G, when them bitches close, folks, your cheeks be clutching. On BD, I hopped over the gate. My ass cheeks clutched hard as hell. Woo! Oh, BD for me, that bitch clutching ass cheeks. Ooh, before them get over the gate. Ooh, don't get hit. for them grave. I'm running hard as hell, clutching the bitch. BD. I'm telling you, for I'm over the gate, getting that. Damn, get out the gate, folks. Gee, I swear to God, folks. I get out of the gate, folks. King David Boxdale. Them bitches still going off. As I'm in the clip now, them bitches still. They toasting that phone them now. I'm like, damn, G, I swear to God. Mac went one way, I went the other way, G. Like, I couldn't stop to see who was dead or nothing on BD. I'm knowing one of the phone them dead because we was all loafing. I swear to God, G. When I think about sometimes, like, how do niggas be let niggas get up close? When I'm on here talking to y'all, I remember certain shit, G. Like, on BD, dude, them that murked me that day, I'm trying to fold my ass cheeks. I'm trying to tight as hell. Over the gate. I'm not gonna lie, the story going already, this might be top 10. I'm telling you, folks. This one of the real ones. Hey, Javon Moore to my Rockhead to Cdai. It's Rockhead, bro. I'm telling you. Rockhead was a different breed. So now look, bang. So now my ass cheeks clutched on BD, folks. I'm damn on phone now. So, bang. So Javon Moore shout out to folks. He said one hand on the pipe, one hand on the phone tweeting as he blowing on phone now. Like, bro, I'm telling you, he tweeting in real time. I'm finna blow. Woo, we finna catch something. Like, you think he playing this little ass tweeting as he toasting on phone them, toasting and tweeting on phone. He boom, 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 boom. He got this speed, typing this shit with this finger, bro. He blowing that bitch with this one on phone. He tweeting in real live action on phone them. So now, bang, look. Cool. Now, when I make it out of that, I'm like, all right, bet. Pressure applied. I'm feeling it on BD. Because I want that type of nigga. I ain't like getting shot at, bro. Like, that shit used to do something to me, folks. Because every time, G, I used to get blue ass G on the block. Like, while we on our block, folks. I used to just feel like I was always this close, G. And every time I used to make it, I used to be like, bro, the next time them bitches come flying this way, G, I know they gonna tap my muffin. Like, I can't keep letting niggas get this close. Like, G, niggas was like, bro, growing up as a shorty, G, I swear to God, like, twice a week, I used to feel like them bitches was gonna tap me, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Because we was either hearing shots or retaliating. It seemed like every day, folks. Like, every day. You growing up in the hood, folks, on BD, folks, them bitches. On phone them every day, folks. Every day, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Them bitches was every day on phone. I'm damn, folks. I can't keep doing this, folks. I'm not gonna keep surviving. I can't keep letting them that come this close to killing me, folks, on BD, folks. I gotta, you feel me? Then every time, it's like, bro, every time they came through blinking, folks, I never had pipe. Well, no, most of the time when they came through blinking, I never had pipe. You feel me? And it's like, when you don't got pipe and niggas pipe blowing at you, bro, then like when you get caught with your head down and niggas blow, like I don't know where to look up at. Like I don't even have time to find the shooters on BD. This was the scary part. My head in my phone while I'm here. My shit in my phone, I can't even be like, yo, shit, oh, they over there. Oh, let me run this one. Boy, I don't phone them every second I take to move or analyze the situation is a second they got to smoke my dumb ass, bro. On BD, he talking about no pole on your block is crazy. How the fuck is that crazy? I can't tote all the guns, bro. Somebody else got to tote the motherfuckers too. I'm not in charge of pipe toting every fucking day all day. Bitch, somebody else supposed to have it on BD. It was pipes out there. Motherfuckers just, hey, I wasn't toting. I'm not gonna make it seem like I just have walk around 24/7 with my pipe on me, folks. Somebody else had that bitch on them. It was their turn on phone now. BD, I'm like, cool. I ain't like getting shot at. I'm on there now. You know what I'm saying? So Rockhead, this was my first introduction to a nigga like him. And I was gonna have to figure out real fast that he was a different type of nigga, folks. Because, like I told you, bro, 600, we was them niggas. We was used to picking off niggas or making niggas feel this shit. Like, and when we got into it with them and him, they was trying to make us feel this shit. They wasn't trying to take no belt to ass. They was trying to give out some leather, folks. I ain't gonna lie. They wasn't trying to take no belt. They was trying to hand this shit out. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Like, and he was on that, folks. Like, And you can keep reading his tweets and thinking he just, oh, Mr. Twitter fingers on BD. He tweeting probably on your block in real time. On BD, he ain't even tweeting from the house like he trying to do something. Folks probably tweeting about your block on your block. On for them. He tweet about, yeah, and a 600 nigga bet not never say shit to me. I'ma come through blowing. He's saying that shit as he flipping through the hood on BD, folks. That's the type of nigga folks was. I ain't gonna lie, folks. So now bang. I ain't gonna lie. On phone them, I ain't gonna lie, folks. So now bang. I'm like, cool. Me at 22 was taking that shit personal. I ain't gonna lie, folks. On BD. Them became numero uno ops, folks, because we weren't finna let niggas play or treat us like babies or nothing. We knew what type of niggas we was, and we took that shit personal, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. So now, they gotta get up there on phone. We want to get into it, folks, with all they folks. And I ain't gonna lie, it used to be him and Kiddo, folks. Kiddo, see, like, I done seen, like, multiple eras of Young Money niggas. Like, you know, like, Rockhead and Kiddo was really, like, the first tweakers, folks. Lil Mark was the rapper from over there, folks, but Kiddo and Rockhead, they was like the ringleaders of like the tweakers and the savages, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And then, like, you know, on phone them, like, that's how they was coming, folks. You feel me? Like, that's what they was on, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. That's how they was. Then it was like Aereo and like Aereo and somebody else I forget from somebody I'm missing from over there. And then it was like Melly and Arrow, you know what I'm saying? Melly been accused of killing over 7 or 8 people, folks. On the outside, he they biggest smoker. Like, Arias and Big A, folks. Like, because Big A and Arias, they related, but Arias was getting wild too, folks. Him and Uji. It was other niggas from they block, folks, that was out there too, folks. So, you know, it's like that, folks. And they applying pressure, and we applying that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going up, folks. So now he said, Aaron James said, so Kiddo really like that? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Kiddo really like that, folks. Y'all want a Kiddo story? I'm gonna do Kiddo too. 051 Kiddo, man. I'm gonna do Kiddo story. I'm gonna keep that in there too. On phone them. Kiddo was like that though. Kiddo was like that on phone them. Like, Kiddo get wild, folks. I ain't gonna lie. He said, I remember Kiddo asked you if you wanted to see his present for his B-Day. It's so funny, y'all, because do y'all know that Kiddo and me got the same birthday? Like, he my birthday twin, folks. And he is like an evil twin or something, G, because when people be like, man, you so mature, you this why I don't be trying to do all that. Oh, you a Scorpio? Oh, yeah, I know we gonna get along. Like, what the? No. I remember one day finding out, I guess somebody tweeted him or something like, happy birthday, Kiddo, woo up, bam, and yeah, and woo woo, and I was just looking like, oh, so this bitch ass nigga born on my B-Day, folk. And I tweeted it, I'm like, so this nigga got the same B-Day as me, folk. And this nigga tweeted me, folk. This nigga tweeted me on Steve. I didn't even add him, folk. On Steve, I ain't add him. I'm like, I'm just tweeting abroad, like, damn, so this nigga Kiddo got the same birthday as me? On Steve, this nigga added me, folk, and this nigga said some shit like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, set up for you be my gift. Damn. Merch, he just did all that. I'm just tweeting abroad. I ain't even at the nigga. He's straight up, yeah, bitch ass nigga. I was born first. You was born on my B-Day. I slapped the shit out of you. On photo, got the going crazy. And on B, I think this was on my B-Day on Steve. I think it was for them grades. I gotta think. Did I have a shootout on one of my B-Days? I might have to think, man. All the options the one to wolf at me, for on BD. Kiddo not a fighter, but he blow his gun, for on BD. So now bang. Back to the story, G. So we woofing folk, they woofing folk, we warring and shit like that, you know. We all doing it, you know, it's beef. So, you know, they hopping on the internet simultaneously, like as shit going on, like after we lose the homies, they the first niggas to respond. Like you would think like after niggas die, if they got something to do with it, or if they even rumored to have something to do with it, or allegedly, niggas gonna be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like them the hoods, like I always tell people like if a motherfucker hop on the internet folk after some shit go down, folk, they ain't the ones who did it. They just happy it happened. You know what I'm saying? The people who usually like really got out here and did that, they ain't the ones on the internet overly claiming it and trolling about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm used to it being, but it's different with Rockhead and Kiddo on phone. They'll do something and then claim it like they didn't do it. Like it's like reverse psychology with them. They'll be trolling about something so hard, you will be like, they ass couldn't have had nothing to do with that. Look at the shit they saying. Whole time they was on that hit, boy. And you thinking you thinking what dumb box of rocks, what motherfucker gotta be dumber than a box of rocks to say shit like this after some shit if they really did it. Them Kiddo and Rockhead is both dumber than a box of rocks, G. I ain't gonna lie, folks. It's they dumber than a box of rocks on BD, folks. Top 172. He said, how did y'all know which house was sliding on y'all? It's you gonna know, folks. That's really I don't know how to explain. You just gotta be in the streets, you gonna know. K Fuller. Say Kiddo need to stay out the booth and he trash. Shout out to folks, man. Kizzo. Shout out to them. He said Kiddo came out kissing a big block. For real, she was 5 times his size. Yeah, I still don't know about that. I think Kiddo gay. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, you would think them niggas ain't even had shit to do with this shit. They'll be just tweeting away. You would be, nah, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Folk them out here really tweaking, folk. They really did it and a guy had something to do with it and they tweeting about it on BD, folk. Telling you, folk. Rockhead was their fearless leader, though. I ain't gonna lie. They was running behind Shorty. They was listening to him. Everything he say, like not just saying like he was just running it, but like he was that over there, folks. He was that, folks, on BD. Like that, like it was just a lot, folks. Like I remember when all that shit had happened. I remember he was on the internet trolling hard as hell when that shit happened to Newski, folks. Like trolling hard as hell, just wouldn't stop trolling on Steve. Like it was just trolling, folks. Like folks, just troll. That was his vibe, though. Crash out, tweaker, do something, they'd get right on Twitter and tweak and let you know that it was them, or like hint that they had something to do with it, or you know, like that's how they got off doing it. And you know, so did some of my niggas, but certain things you people just get like too literal and on there. Like he was one of the too literal boys. Like he was one of the like he go on there and he gonna like, man, like you ain't gonna never think it was nobody else that did it after you read his tweet or a Rockhead tweet or a Cdai tweet on BD, folks. So now bang, y'all. Rockhead, folk, shot up my crib, folk. And like he made me feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because I had never had that happen to me, folk. Like y'all would have think like as many cribs I'd have had in the hood and all that type of stuff, y'all would think like my crib had been shot up or like I done had that happen or something in that nature happened to me before, folk. But when I promise you, folk, it never happened, folk. And when this crib got shot up, folk, I wasn't even living in the hood, folk. I'm staying on like 44th and Langley, right? And it's so crazy where that blew me, folk, because I had just talked to one of the guys from Welchera, folk, because Welchera is right there, folk. That's Welchera, folk, especially when folk was playing cottage, like they'd play 43rd and cottage. That was, you know, 43, 40, folk them playing that, you know what I'm saying? So, folk them always right there, like I could hit the stove right there and everything. Wedo them will be standing up there, Wedo, Snoops them be up there, you know, Flock them be up there. So, and I was talking to one of the guys in the crib one day. I'm standing on 44th and Langley. I'm talking to folks in the crib. I think this was Wedo from Welchera. And Wedo was telling me, he like, folk, Gotta be careful right here, folks. He like, Rockhead, baby mama, stay around the corner, folks. He be over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool. Folks on the phone telling me this shit. So I'm like, cool. You feel what I'm saying? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be some late night action I could catch one night. Smoke his ass. Whole time he already done got a whiff. I'm around the corner too on Lil Boo, folks. Mind you, G, I'm already like, this my crib, but this my crib because I got kicked out the crib. Like, folks, some shit happened in the hood, folks. They instantly kicked my mama right out of our courtway, folks. This one I got kicked out the courtway on Indiana, folks. So I'm really staying there with my auntie, this lady on my face, folks. I'm staying there with her, folks. Her. I'm staying there with her. My auntie Latish, folks. She got a big ass house, folks. I'm staying there with her, folks. Like, I'm staying there with her, and she got a big ass crib. I'm staying there with her kids, her daughter staying there. We all staying. It's a big ass crib, folks. Like, my mama and them staying there. It's a lot of us staying there, but it's a big ass crib. I'm in the front room, G. Like, the front room, it was a big ass window, folks, in the front room. So let's just say this the window. This the front window in the front room, folks. It's a couch right here. The TV is like right here, folks. The couch sitting on here is the big front room. This is the very middle of the front room. It's a big glass, like a big glass window in the middle of the front room. Like, you can shoot that from outside. You know what I'm saying? Folks, I'm sitting on the couch, which means I'm sitting in front of this big ass window. I'm sitting here on the couch, G. My phone is plugged on the charger here. Now, I'm about to find do it like this. Just say this the window, folks. This big ass space behind me is the front room window. I'm sitting like this on the couch, folks. The window behind me, folks. Just like this. The TV in front of me. I'm sitting in the front room on the couch watching the TV, folks. Watching the TV, folks. On BD, my phone over here on the stand before I get up. Walk to my left and go grab my phone on BD because it was on the charger, folks. On Steve Grave. I swear to God, nigga, I could drop dead right now on my son's life. As soon as I went to grab my phone, when I grabbed my phone, I heard some shit. Like, G, I didn't even hear a shot. I like heard some shit crack the window. I didn't even hear a shot. I heard some shit fuck something up. What the fuck was that? I know I just heard something, but it was something so quick and subtle. I don't know what the fuck it was. So now I'm kind of like doing one of these and shit, trying to see what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck just happened? Gee, I swear to God, walk back to where I was just literally, before I swear I was sitting on the couch. Literally where I'm sitting at, 2 bullet holes sitting flat right through the window, folks. I swear to God on my son, nigga. I swear to God on my son's life, folks. 2 bullet holes straight through the window, folks. Where I'm sitting at. Like, if I was still sitting there and I never went and got my phone on my son, I would have died, folks. That's what fucked me up, folks, because he would have got lucky. I know it's no way Rockhead could have knew I was right there, bro. I know he didn't know I was there for real. He just was shooting at my fucking crib on BD, folks. And I swear to God, y'all, I thought about that shit for a whole day. Then it was so fucked up, bro, because the window was so big, G. They didn't even they weren't even able to fix the big front window quick, G. So we had to board it up with a big ass cardboard, G. Every time I came in the house, I remember this nigga almost killed me. And that used to make me mad, bro. Cause now I'm pulling in the crib. Every time I'm pulling the crib, low key, I'm already gotta be on point because you just tossed my crib down, so I know you know I'm here. But on top of that, when I pull up and see this big ass cardboard, folk, on J Money grave, I remember you just almost killed me, folk. I'm mad as hell. I'm reliving that shit every day. I come in the crib and it's a fat ass. I'm in the front room. I stopped going in the front room. Gee, I used to be upstairs and in the basement. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't want to be on the first level of the crib no more, bro, because I don't know when them bitches gonna fly and you damn near kill me. On Lil grade, damn near fucked me up, folks, for real. That shit had my head on a swivel for a little minute. Yeah, I was hunting his ass. I was trying to catch that bitch. I would have killed this baby mama if I would have caught her ass coming out of there. I swear to God. Because, bro, when you shoot up my crib, don't think I'm just finna go toss your shit down back, bitch. You gonna die. On phone them, I ain't finna keep tossing crib to crib, because then you gonna come shoot my shit up, probably shoot my auntie up. I ain't even trying to keep that crib shooting, because this ain't just my crib, bro. This ain't just like me and my mama and sisters living here for. We basically living with them. So you shooting this bitch up, you in the risk of killing like 13 people, folks. And half the time, I ain't even here. I'm in the hood, folks. So you could have came through this bitch and did anything, folks. I ain't gonna lie. And then, most than likely, I ain't even gonna be there, folks. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't want your crib shot up, bitch. On BD, you done shot my crib up, now you gotta die. You or your BM gotta die coming out of that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Period, point blank. Mr. Simon, shout out to bro for the donate. He said, damn, whatever higher power you believe in has a plan for you. I swear to God, I believe that, bro. I'm not exaggerating. For I know I be on making y'all laugh, bro. When I say them bullets went right through where I was at, folks. On my son, if I wanted to get my phone was just not dead, folks, and it was just in my hand, and I was sitting right there because I ain't need to charge. I wouldn't be right on this phone. I know I wouldn't have lived, folks. Them bitches was lined up with my head and my back, folks. On BD, I was gonna take them bitches right to the. I wasn't even gonna see them coming, folks. On BD, they wasn't gonna skint me, and I swear they looked like they was ready for me, folks. I ain't gonna lie, them bitches was tailor made for my top, folks. Folks on the phone telling me this shit. Now, I'm already thinking like, oh yeah, I'm fine his crib up. That's why I was mad. I'm damn, this bitch that beat me to it. So this phone them tell me that shit, I'm like, plotting like, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna catch his ass coming up out of there. Oh, phone them, this bitch already on my bubba. Oh, phone them, this why I hated Rockhead. G, he was straight up. His little ass was already locked and loaded. I'm thinking I'm doing some shit. I'm a fucking day late and a dollar short around this bitch. Finna get my motherfucking fajita tap those photo grades. That nigga was different though. That nigga was different, folks. I ain't gonna lie. He was different, folks. He'd come through, toss you down, folks, and he'll do it, folks. How did you find out Rockhead hit your crib? Like I found out everything else through Twitter. Fucking on the internet, yeah, bitch ass nigga keep thinking it's sweet, it's gonna be your crib again. Nigga straight up admitting shit like, yeah, bitch, you think this shit a game? Nigga gonna keep clapping up your crib. Like, fool, Rockhead was a different type of nigga, folks. So now look, I remember the night, folk, that LA got killed, folk. Rockhead at it again, folk. Rockhead was at it again, folk. And I can speak about this because Rockhead told it. So I'ma just say what he said, folks. But I'm gonna give y'all the actual real. Rockhead tweeted that he was outside waiting on LA the night they killed folks. He tweeted that. He tweeted that the night that they smoked folks, he tweeted that they was outside the studio waiting on LA. He tweeted that, folks. He tweeted that they was outside waiting on LA, folks. He tweeted it, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. There's some shit that I read, folks, with my own ass, folks. Then once he got the news that LA was dead, folks, they deleted it, folks, on Steve. That tweet stayed up the whole day till LA got pronounced dead that night. When it happened, it was a tweet, folks. And when folks died, folks, it wasn't that no more, folks. I'm telling you, folks, I remember this shit, bro. My son, nigga, he tweeted about it. Yeah, we outside. Finna kill LA, folks. I'm paraphrasing, but he tweeted like we outside waiting on Shorty to come out the studio. And I'm like, damn, folks, like, he strike again, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tweeting and shit, and he ain't playing, folks. That shit hurt my heart, folks, on BD, folks. Because I felt like that was another time he was tweeting some shit, and I wasn't ready. I swear to God, folks. Like, Rockhead tweeted that shit, folks. On my son's life, boy, he tweeted that shit, boy. He tweeted that shit, folks. And the tweet was up until LA was pronounced dead. Once they knew he ain't live, folk, on BD, that shit got deleted, folk. And for all the goofies, folk, that don't know, Rockhead already told the police this story, and they already been convicted for it, folk. He told them this happened, folk. I'm just giving y'all the context, folk. Like, this shit happened, folk. He tweeted about having LA in the palm of his hands, folk, on BD. And on BD, he tweeted about passing a pipe to his little nigga and letting him do it. That's how we knew he didn't do it, bro. He tweeted about, yeah, ooh, my shorty, let my shorty do it. Like, shit like that on Lil Boo. Trolling. On my son, boy. Motherfucker, tell you, anybody, bro. Anybody know this shit, folks. Like, anybody. Shorty straight up, it putting a whole business out, folks. We knew what happened with LA, folks, the night LA died, bro. When before we left the hospital, folks, the story that ended up coming out a year later when all of them got arrested, we knew that whole story, 100% of it. That's what was told us. We had all those facts, basically. The before we left the hospital, folks. When we all got in our cars and hopped in our cars, we rode off from Northwestern knowing exactly what happened in LA, folks. It got confirmed a year later when all of them got booked. But that night we heard that story, folks. And that's how quick the streets talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna be that long, folks. You know what I'm saying? Malik, Lonely LA, wish I would have seen that tweet before it happened. Man, bro, I'm telling you, folks. Rockhead tweeted that shit, folks. Like, that's what hurt folks them. Because you bitch ass niggas, y'all shoot a motherfucker once and then a nigga check, folks. Y'all get these fluky ass bodies, folks. Well, a nigga get shot once and he check. And that's what hurt folks them, folks. Because that's what hurt me about LA. I tell you niggas all the time, man. Y'all tell me the one nigga y'all was hearing Melly, y'all was hearing all type of niggas' names, Lil Mark, all that shit. The night before LA got killed, how many of y'all knew who Lil Mick was? How many of y'all knew who Lil Mick was? Y'all didn't know. Even the first drill historians hadn't heard of him. Nobody. That nigga earned his name and earned his stripes the night he killed my homie. One of the biggest niggas to come from this city. And that shit hurt me. Cause you got up on one of the biggest to ever do it and you shot him in the leg, nigga. You shot him in the leg, folks. If he would have caught you in that same situation, your ass wouldn't even have a face on Steve. But you catch my homie and you act like you want to do something you really don't want to do. And then you shoot him in the leg on BD. You didn't deserve him. Because you ain't even want to do it, nigga, on BD. You ain't even want to do it. You got a point blank range on the nigga that didn't have a gun and you shot him in the leg on BD. You shot him in the leg on Steve, folks. They said the gun jammed. Who the fuck said that? Bro, can I ask y'all a question? How do y'all be knowing if the gun jammed, bro? How do y'all think people know that? Like, how do they know if they not right there to catch the scene on camera that it jammed, folks? Come on, man. I don't get no fuck what nobody say, man. Y'all can believe these niggas. Y'all can believe these niggas, man. Fuck, y'all can believe these people, man. JB was with him right there. JB was with LA the night that shit happened. Nigga, I got the whole scoop from JB. Why y'all forget that? That nigga, Lil Mick nigga could say what they want to say, nigga. Nigga, folks was right there the night that shit happened. He told us exactly what happened. On BD. That nigga ain't trying to do this shit, man. Y'all can believe any report y'all want to believe. I got that shit from the sources, man. Them niggas was on some scary shit, man. Why the fuck they ain't shoot JB? JB ain't even get hit. These niggas ain't trying to do it, folks. How y'all even pull up on a nigga, y'all 4-3 cars deep, stalking a nigga with one gun, folks? JB was alive right then and there, folks. Why y'all, he seen it. Everything that happened on BD. So it's not about, oh yeah, that nigga gun jam, man. Them niggas guns ain't fucking jam, bro. Like, I'm tired of hearing all that, bro. LA been dead 12 years. There's nothing y'all can tell me about that nigga or his gun or his case that I don't know. Nothing. Like, and don't get me wrong, bro. A body is a body. You kill a nigga, folks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that these niggas less of a man cause they shot a nigga in the leg and he died. I'm just saying, bro. Don't be trying to jump out in these cars to do shit to people for if you not all the way on that. You will shoot the gun, but you don't want to see a nigga brains splat all over the motherfucking bags of chips in the chip aisle and shit. You ain't ready for that. On BD, you don't want to walk in this bitch and put a motherfucker whole brains on a motherfucking cooler in this store. You gonna walk in this bitch and shoot a motherfucker once and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that hurt the guys, folks. Cause when we catch one of y'all ass, I promise you we trying to put a motherfucking shit all over the curb. All over the window, all over whatever, folks. You walking that bitch, you got folk dead to wrong. You supposed to put folk shit all over the fucking sardines and ramen noodle packs and everything in the chip aisle. You walking that bitch and shoot one time, folk, on BD. Like, it was so crazy, G, because, like, when a nigga got booked, folk, G, Rockhead straight up, G, like, I know Lil Mick and Miko was just, like, somewhere in their house getting some pussy, folk, and the police was just raiding their crib. They don't know what the fuck going on, folk. This nigga Rockhead, folk, I don't know, like, I really think Rockhead was a, I don't think that's the good word. I think he was slow, folk. I think Rockhead rode that bus, folk, on BD, folk. Like, that's why I think he was such a savage, folk, because he was like mentally challenged, folks, on BD, folk. Like, I really believe that, folk, on BD, folk, because certain shit he was to do, he'd be like, only an idiot would do that. On BD, only an idiot would say that. Only an idiot would, you know? Like, that's how he come across, folk, on BD, folk. Like, because you just doing certain shit, folk, where it's like, why the fuck is you even tweeting that or doing any of that, folk? He get bumped for a pipe, folk, and speak on the murder, folk. Then he spoke on the murder like he wasn't involved in the murder, folk, but he's telling the police his role in the murder, folk. Like he get bumped for a pipe, and then he let 12 know, like he could let them know who smoked a famous rapper, folk, to get him off a pipe case. But then, folk, he forget to leave out his involvement in the murder, folk. And he basically just tells 12, I was on a hit where my shorty smoked shorty. I passed him the pipe. Like, he basically just put himself right on blast, folk. As he's trying to get out of some shit, he putting himself in some shit. For him, like, he was really, for, like, you get bumped for a pipe, you already know your background fucked up. You finna get an armed habitual or something, I guess. He trying to avoid that. So why the fuck is you talking about that then on BD, folk? Because if you leave your involvement out, maybe at work, but you straight up admitted to your role in it, now you fighting with him. And then y'all got on that bitch and got all pointing fingers on each other and shit. Like, y'all didn't deserve, folks. Not only, folk, did he do that goof ass shit, G, shit get to coming out about him and shit, folk. Basically, folk, this nigga Rockhead was just blowing at us, folk, and just going in the station and blowing that, like, folks was tossing at us, folk, and going to the station, snitching on the motherfucker, and just getting out and tossing at us some more. That shit was tweaking me out, folk. On BD, folk, like, folks real live shooting, going in the station, like, oh yeah, who did that? And then get out and clap a motherfucker, folk. Like, he's just out here going crazy. Like, on BD, I was just saying all that. They was just, yeah, Rockhead was in there and said this and he said that, and I'm damn, he did that. I'm looking at dates and shit, like, whoa, nigga, hold on, nigga. I think you shot at me that day you was in the police station, nigga. What the fuck? Hold on. On BD, how the fuck you was at the fucking police station and you was clapping at me and folks that night? On BD, what the fuck? You got straight out the police station and did that? What the fuck, fo? On BD, I couldn't believe that shit. I'm fo ass was never doing that on BD, fo. He and that bitch were dead, and yeah, it was him and Rupert, and then he straight blew. On fo them, fo, damn, you was a real savage, fo, like. Folks, bro, I swear to God, dude, I'm tweaking off him because that shit that was coming out basically said Rockhead was offering them information, folks. Like, every time they was locking him up for something, he was just bringing up shit for no reason. On BD, getting motherfuckers under the fire for nothing. On BD, folks. How the fuck you get bumped for some... You going in that bitch for something this small and getting yourself into this much trouble. Like, what the fuck is you doing, bro? On BD, fo, I'm looking at that shit they doing that shit. Damn, fo, on BD, yeah, he was in there and he was doing that and that. I'm damn, fo. Yeah, and in 2011, he was blowing that motherfuckers like crazy around that time. Where the fuck he go to? I was lost on BD, fo. I'm this bitch ass nigga out here doing all that on phone them grade. He out here fucking going crazy on BD, one of them. I'm talking about one of those, folks. Rockhead was one of those, folks. Like, y'all would have loved him, folks. Let him would have been out here with Melly, folks. Y'all would have been sacking Rockhead, folks. I'm talking about you overly. I'm talking about, folks. He straight up. I'm talking about, yeah. Get out that bitch and straight. That's probably why his ass was doing all that Twitter woofing on BD. He knew he had immunity. Folks ass like, man, look, I just gave they ass 5 niggas this week. I can kill 3 niggas and be good. On bro grade. Folks knew he ain't had to worry about the popo. For them grade, folks. On BD, folks. I'm talking about he straight savage, folks. He is a real savage, folks. Like, I won't take nothing from him. Aaron James. Wasn't Memo messing with 051 before he came 600? No. Memo was from the Hunters game. On for them grade, folks. I'm talking about he active, folks. He's super active. And he didn't have favorites. Like, it wasn't like he was just bouncing out on 600. G. He handing out leather to even fake ops. Like, he sliding through Welch World and them. Like, them and Welch World know each other for real. Not like us and them, folks. Them and Welch World knew each other, folks. Weldo them went to school with them, a lot of shit, folks. Like, phone them, you know. But, phone them grade. But, folks, I'm telling you, folks, that nigga, folks, he was different, folks. He was different, folks. I'm telling you, folks. I'm surprised a lot of drill historian pages don't like get screenshots of his page. So I'm telling you, G, that's one of the biggest mysteries ever. Y'all got screenshots of like everything from back then, folks. Like that nigga, folks. I'm telling you, G, y'all would have had a field day with his tweets. Y'all, boy, Trap Lil Rose, boy, Trap, my boy Trap would have straight deciphered every fucking murder that ever happened from 051 from Rockhead, folks. I'm telling you, folks. Shorty will be on that bitch straight. Fuck a clue, fuck a riddle, fuck any of that. He put it right out there for you to say and be like, oh yeah, they did that. I'm telling you, folks. You don't gotta play detective, folks. He playing detective on BD. But, folks, Rockhead was different, folks. He was one of those type of niggas, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie though, G, like, these niggas made me better street niggas, G. Like, being in tour with a nigga who would tweet you to death and shoot you to death, G, that's gonna keep you on your toes, G, because, like, I'm talking about every fucking car that I seen that I didn't recognize, G, I'm like, boy, look, I stopped even just toting the pipe. That's when I just started having that bitch in my hand, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be in the hood like this, folks. I'm on the block like this. Every car ride past something. Watching that bitch drive all the way 3 blocks down out of my hood, folks. On BD, I'm not, every car, I'm watching that bitch go every fucking way. Bro, I'm fuck toting that bitch in my drawers. I'm BD, I can't get that motherfucker out fast enough. Motherfucker bounce out them bitches twigging. Niggas was doing drive-bys back then too, folks. I'm cool, folks. On BD, folks. I'm on the motherfucker ass, folks. I'm on the motherfucking ass, folks. I'm telling you, I'm for them grade, folks. Not finna keep getting bounced out on these niggas. They tweeting and shooting on BD, folks. Nigga can't even check they Twitter on the block. You can put your head in your phone and refresh, and then I got your little ass fresh on BD. Trying to refresh your timeline. They about to refresh your motherfucking lifeline on BD. They about to refresh your lifeline. That bitch about to go flat on phone them gray. You thinking this shit chicken? This shit belt the ass on BD BTA. Backseat boys, CCK, ask the outside field I had to hide that day on phone them, boy. This belt the ass records on phone them gray, folks. Tell you, folks, this shit real, folks. For them gray, you damn on phone them. I ain't lying, G. I'm telling you, folks. On phone and refresh your lifeline on BD, folks. Folks say you checking your Twitter the whole time, they checking you. Facts. BD, you thinking this shit chicken. This shit not chicken. This beef like a motherfucker on for them grade, boy. Real beef out here. You thinking this chicken. BD, so. Nigga made me damn near delete my Twitter on BD. Fuck Twitter. I don't even want to have an internet. Fuck, take the phone, man. I don't even want a phone. Motherfucker, look at this phone outside and got hit in their dome looking at the phone. On BD, folks. For them grave, folks. Motherfucker down there got hit in their dome looking at the phone, folks. On BD, folks. Cool at that, folks. Every time I look at my phone, I'm hearing gunshots. Fuck the phone. Take it. Just get it out of my face. Fuck the phone. I don't even want a phone. Give me 2 cans and a string around this motherfucker while I'm into a Rockhead. I don't want to see nothing. This nigga got me out here saying warn like I'm in the 1950s. I don't even. What the fuck is a phone? For them grave, folks. King David, folks. But yeah, man. That's the end of that wild ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? That wild nigga story, man.
Thank you, Grateful But Greedy.
Katie, my girl Katie, she said, where I'm from and robberies are some of my fave Von songs. He brought back storytelling and music. Very articulate and talented. And that's the thing, right? Y'all did not expect that from B-Roy, folks. Even when he started rapping and y'all knew he was decent about talking about gangster shit, I ain't know that man was gonna be able to put it together like that, folks. Like when I be listening to Wayne's story, I be like, damn, G, like, I swear to God, knowing Von, see, y'all don't know Von, you know what I'm saying? But knowing Von and being with folks when he doing this storytelling shit, the reason he able to put it together and paint the picture is almost like when y'all be asking me like, bro, when you be telling these stories, bro, you really good at storytelling, bro. It's like you make me feel like I was right there. You know how? Because I was right there. So I can make you feel like you was right there because I was right there. You know what I'm saying? And V-Roy, folk, he was right there. So when he talking, he can talk from being right there. I ain't gonna lie, and as long as you can speak from being right there, the motherfucker that's listening always gonna be able to be like, damn, bro, if me make me feel like I was right there. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even, because it's a lot of niggas that was right there and been in situations that can't articulate like Von could. So I don't even want to give it all the credit to just being there and going through a lot of shit. But he obviously got gifts. You know what I'm saying? But the reason he is able to like make a motherfucker feel like they everything's so real was because it's coming from personal experience. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know when niggas was actually there though. When a nigga can really paint you that picture, folk, you know this when it's coming from a guy. You know what I'm saying? That was actually around. That's actually been through some things. You can hear it, man.
So, I'm gonna start off by saying, Von always been in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, so knowing him as a shorty before like 2011 and 12 was just really like knowing his name, his face. We always been through our hood since before all this. So it's like everybody aware of each other. We all know of each other. But when you spend so much time in and out of jail, you really never get to lock in with folk because he always booked. He always gone. But Von, he was always in and out of jail. So as much as you know him, you never really get to be with him. Like all them pictures with Von as a kid, he was still in and out of jail, like coming through the hood. You know what I'm saying? So when he finally had got out not this last time, but the time of like 2011, I think he got out, or the beginning of 12. When he came home this time, we was like turned, you know what I'm saying? It was finna be that, you know what I'm saying? Folk come home. Now I see him walking up. I'm in the O. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Then he walking up, folk. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. He got a long, like it's kind of like a trench coat. He got a coat on, but the nigga got his coat wide open. Not zipped up, wide open on BD. Coat wide open. and he don't got no shirt on under his coat. Who the fuck is this freak man walking up? Who is this freaky ass nigga walking up? It's Vaughn. Okay. Oh man, who the fuck is this freaky ass nigga walking up? It's Roy. Now man, I know her folk, but he fresh out. You know what I'm saying? What's up, shake up, shit like that, right? This early in the day, early as hell we out here. But when I say by the end of that day, we was like the closest homies for like me and folk. I don't know what it was about me and Vaughn, but we jailed right then and there. So now we in the crib. Now we bonding though, like this like we steady. You feel me? We locked in. Every day we out here. So now it come to the point where I'm seeing folks savage side now. Like, so now after us being locked in, we both thugging out here, pipe toting, doing all this shit. But the closer I got to Vaughn, I started to see that he was just a little bit. He was wired a little bit different, man. He was wired a little bit different. Like it was something about him as far as how he looked at the ops, and it was something different about him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was something I just couldn't understand about his hunger for like how he was on the ops ass. You know what I'm saying? And like Vaughn was one of them niggas, man. Vaughn, what I seen about Vaughn was one of them niggas where if you a op, he don't got no sympathy for you. Like, and all he want is death for you. Like, he don't want nothing. He don't want nothing. He don't got an op that he like, all right, well, we grew up with him. He good. Or, you know what? His mama when we was shorties, his mama used to be, like, he didn't have a fuck to give for no op. Like, even some of us, like I told y'all, I got ops I grew up with before this. If I see them, they'll probably get a pass. Or I'll be like, that's the op I don't want nothing to happen to. Or Vaughn, he didn't have a nigga like that. A nigga didn't exist in his mind from the opposition that was worth saving or not giving a fuck about or not crushing when he saw him on phone them.
Vaughn was one of those all gas, no brakes type of guys, folks. Like, we did a lot of joyful shit, but V-Roy was about business, folks. I ain't gonna lie, he was about real business, and y'all know what business I'm talking about. Shorty eat, sleep, and breathe this shit, folks. Yeah, we gonna fuck the hoes. Yeah, we gonna gang bang and kick it. But he wanna stretch something every day he open his eyes, folks. Every day. He wanna at least go attempt to stretch something every day.
So now it get to them times when I'm off the drugs, he done bought me. He wanna wake me up 8 a.m. Come on. We gone. Where the fuck, where we going? Where the fuck we going? It's 7:48. Man, 7:48, folks. I just went to sleep at 2, 3. I'm fried out my mind, for it's boogers in my eyes. My breath stank, still high. Ain't even woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even woo. I'm still breath hot as hell. I'm breath hot as hell like in the early AM. He talking about we gone. He got on the motherfucker book bag and a little ID around his neck like he going to school. Bro, we dropouts, bro. What the fuck is you doing? Why is you waking me up with a book bag playing and shit, bro? I'm phone get out my face. We don't got school, bitch. Me and you out of school. Damn, bitch, get out my face. We don't go to school. Fuck on. He trying to go nail something early. Folk, get the fuck out of my face, folk. Bro, fine, get out my face, bro. I'm breath hot as hell, bro. Breath hot, like, bro, is your breath? Did you brush your teeth, or did you just wake up trying to go smoke a motherfucker? Like, I know folk breath was hot as hell too. He wake right up, probably woke right up out of his sleep, just want to smoke a motherfucker. I'm damn, bro, get out my face. I'm 4th grade, I'm in that bitch. Like, fuck, you wild as hell, bro. You done woke me up for this shit, bro. Let's do that. Let's kill a motherfucker later or something, bro. It was too early to be smoking motherfuckers now. You supposed to do that type of shit later on in the day, bro. You feel me? Like, It's too early for all that, folks. You feel what I'm saying? Folk wake me up after noon for that type of shit, bro. I can't be doing a drill while I'm half asleep. Motherfucker, if I drop the pipe or something blowing at a motherfucker, folks. Ain't no way I'm about to go blow up my fucking down at 8:30 in the morning with a fat ass 4-5 Glock. Hell no, boy, I'm be around this bitch. No, bro, I'm fuck around. Drop pipe, do some goofy shit, cause I'm still sleep tired, folks. Hell no. Bye, boy. Sit down. I tell his ass, sit down. Chill. But, me and my homie, we did have to do a lot. We did have to step up and step on a lot of shit. You feel me? But, at 9 8 in the morning, bro. Like, for real, gang. Like, relax. You feel me? And it's 8 it's 7:48. I don't know how long you been woke thinking about this shit before you woke me up, but you ready to go now, so you probably been woke an hour. He probably was woke at 6:48 thinking about this shit. I don't know. This nigga was crazy, folks.
You know what I'm saying? You created a fan base who's hungry to know what you've done out here. Cause you always on talk about bodies. I got a few 4+3, 3+2. Or you ain't a killer. You only got 2 bodies, and I killed the nigga on the woo and yeah, woo 7, all that, bro. Like niggas died the whole October, the real Halloween, and back to like all that, bro. Who the fuck don't want to know? You basically told us you killed before, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't gotta know who you killed, but we know you smoked a nigga before. We know you smoked multiple niggas before. Since you said you ain't a killer if you only got 2 bodies and you just shit. Okay, shit. You said you a killer. So if he ain't a killer, if he only got 2 bodies, how many you got?
Tay, how cool was you and Troy? Well, this shit so crazy, right? Troy used to call me his son. When I first jumped out the porch, Troy started calling me his son. You know, back then, you know, that's big bro, so this was low-key a compliment, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was high-key a compliment, really. You know what I'm saying? He was letting me know, like, yeah, shorty, I see you. And when he found out I was a Scorpio, it was like, oh yeah, you a Scorpio? I remember one day, I was coming off a drill. He had slid to my crib. T-Roy used to slide to my house every day, for like, this was an everyday nigga. And when he used to slide on me, he always like be talking to me about drilling. He used to always talk to me like this shit Troy wanted to talk about. He wanted to talk about drilling. He wanted to talk about where you supposed to shoot a nigga at, where you supposed to hit a nigga at. He the first nigga he'd tell me. Like, bro, everybody be want to aim for the head. Niggas be surviving off these headshots. You hit a nigga in that heart, what he gonna do? And that shit stuck with me. And then he told me like, man, you know I'm short, bro. I'm short. He like, I'm little as hell, motherfucker. I ain't got time to reach for a nigga top. He say he giving out chests only. I'm folding him like that's how he coming. I'm just like, damn, it kind of makes sense. I'm bitty, but this shit that little evil motherfuckers to think about, like, he was just a little crazy nigga like that, but that was my nigga for like.
He said, what's your favorite handgun? I think my favorite handgun is a Glock 21. When I was a shorty, man, like I was always, like I was one of the people, when I was a shorty, I used to like big pipes. Like I was never like a compact or like a subcompact type dude. Like I wanted to have the biggest pipe, for like I hung with Vaughn and Troy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Fulham used to have, like Troy used to have the biggest pipes, for like all the time, for like he never had no, like, I ain't gonna lie, outside of that Glock 27, which is the 40 compact, he liked it that. Outside of that, he toting big size pipes. It don't even matter if the caliber. He want the, well, he don't like nines like that. He like 40s and 45s for real. But he real live, folk, want the biggest pipe, folk. And it's like he used to talk to me about like why, like, you know, like he like that's a scare tactic basically. Like, bro, when a nigga see you with that big John, like he don't want to find out how that feel, folk. For you up Glock 45, and I'm a shorty, so a Glock 45 used to look way bigger when I was a shorty. Like, on me, like, you 15, 16 years old, you up Glock 45, folk. Glock 21, Don't nobody want to play with you. You out there with Glock 21 and you got a stick in that? That was a real hockey stick, folks. Back in the day when I was a shorty, folks. Glock 21 with a stick in it, folks. You mean business. I fell in love with Glock 21s really from Troy. You know what I'm saying? And it just stayed like that. Glock 21s, the big pipes, you feel me? And they like thunder. You know what I'm saying? Like Glock 21's thunder, folks. Like that was my fave back in the day. Like
He already, and it's like, for niggas like him, he showed you that, like, I ain't gonna lie, he was a serious nigga for if you really ain't know him. But if you really like know him and he fuck with you and y'all like the guys, for real, he really like is a cool ass, funny ass nigga, folk. But he got dark humor. You know how people be having dark humor? Like he got killer humor. Like him and Vaughn, they got savage humor. They don't even got humor like ha ha. They got humor like these niggas got demon time humor for they ass getting that. Like they little ass got sinister humor. They had humor to the point where they started competing with each other, bro. Like, imagine you and your bestie out here like competing to see who could stack 10,000 first, or competing who could see who can get better grades, or fuck bad at bitches. Like normal bestie shit. You know what I'm saying? Like normal bestie shit. You know what I'm saying? Like normal little cool shit, like activities, folks. These niggas trying to see how many people they could fuck up out here. Like they real live, folks. Like they yeah, I bet I could hit. Ooh, they was out here, man, bro. Look for them, man. Look, I can't even tell you the shit they used to be acting like was a game. Can't even speak on that shit, man. Like, dude, them used. Man, I bet I could smoke. Hey, I bet I could hit a nigga and make him do a motherfucking backflip. Like, damn, y'all are this bitch tweaking. Y'all right, this bitch. I bet I could shoot a nigga in this eye socket, come out and for the right, bitch. I bet I could smoke a nigga and shoot his homie in the face and he'd, oh damn, y'all wild as hell, folks. Little folk them, man, they humor was like, cause they knew, like, you know, savages, bro. One thing about savages, we love another nigga who we could count on in that type of situation when we in that mode. Like, it's like finding your soulmate in the streets, like your drill soulmate. Like when you find another nigga who gonna put that pressure on the nigga, and he on the same type of time as you, he pressing the issue, he ready to go slide whenever you want. He got his pipe ready. He never loafing. He always on that. He real live, like he your twin out here. Like y'all drill soulmates. Like, boy, when you find that nigga, bro, that be yo. That's like. And then if y'all really was besties, like prior to that, that just makes shit way better. But like when you find you a drill bestie, folk, like what? That's my Rabby. Fuck is you talking about, man? That phone them out here, bro. And you know they really fucked up in the head. Like shorty them, they really was fucked up in the head. Like they really fucked up in the head. So like that shit just made it even worse. And they made like, bro, it ain't even like too regular. I feel like phone them. I feel like, you know, it's like savage niggas, and then it's like super savage niggas or niggas that just off they rocker, bro. Like. Shorty was off they rocker, man. And they ain't need, like, you don't need two niggas walking around like that, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it's cool to have one, like, we had a one psycho crazy ass nigga from our hood. His name was Cdai. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't need two Cdais in our hood, folks. We ain't need two. We was cool with 122. I ain't gonna lie. We did not need no other nigga walking around 600 acting like Cdai. We didn't need it, bro. Cause when Cdai and Vaughn started hanging together, him short, it was fucking like a match made in hell. That's what it was. It was a match made in hell. That's what that was. Yeah. But yeah, like it was two of them walking around. And because it was two of them walking around, it was just vicious, malicious shit going on. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, y'all really don't even understand like how bad them two little niggas was when they was together, bro. Like so, you know, but we was out here though. And then I ain't gonna lie. Me and folks was already so tight, G, but what made me lock in with him like what we locked in about for real is when LA got shot. When LA got shot that first time in 2012, right? And it was like, you know, people think because, you know, our hoods, you be clicked up with another hood or y'all be in tour with the same people that y'all be knowing each other's business or the work each other put in. Like, it's not often that niggas hoods be doing hits with niggas hoods, like, or knowing niggas work from other niggas hoods. Like, it seems like it's that happen often on the net, but that's not really often. Like, you feel me? Niggas could have the same beefs, but this block did what they did to the ops. Your block did what they did to the ops, and vice versa. Just cause we in tour with the same niggas, you feel me? It's like that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? But with Von, like Von, even though we had the same ops, folks will go step on the ops with you, not if you, or you with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he not just doing it separately or like, nigga, we could go slide on them together, nigga. After LA got shot the first time, folks, Von was the only nigga trying to go with me. For them grade, like Von, it was niggas from my hood that ain't go. You know what I'm saying? One trying to go, one trying to do shit, nothing, right? After LA get killed, Von was trying to slide, nigga. So niggas was tucking they shit, but me and Von, we branch off.
Von, I told y'all, bro, he took so much on his shoulders. I feel like Von was an empath. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's basically like an empathetic person. He always empathetic about things that's going on with people he love. And Von I felt like that's what he was. He was one of those type of dudes, folk, that if he loved you and he seen you going through something, he would take on your frustrations and problems like they was his own, folk. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to listen to this tweet. This from Von in 2012. He said, on BD, it be feeling like it's my fault Tay 600 got booked. We tweet. Now, me being with him, and obviously I was with him, and I know what he's referring to, I don't understand why he felt like it was his fault. You know what I'm saying? But he's such an empath, and he takes on, when he seen me get booked, he looking at me like, damn, this my fault, folks. Like, he looking at me this is my first time ever going to jail, folks. Like, this wasn't like I had been, even as a shorty, we shorties, but this is my first time about to go to the juvie, folks. He watching me get booked, and he like, wherever he tweeting from, like, damn, folks, I felt like it's my fault, folks. And I feel like it's important for a lot of people to know that, because a lot of people get caught up talking about Von in a negative light, and they always want to highlight the negative things about V-Roy, folks. But if you just dig deep and go search, folks, you will find that Von was just one of the great guys of our generation and of our culture, folks. Like, another thing that I could say about Von, folks, is he was very charitable, folks. And a lot of the things that Von did, folks, came from the heart, G. Like, Von was the type of nigga, G, if you his homie, he sit and watch your tendencies, folks. This is what made him so good at what he did. I remember, man, I used to hang with Von every day, you know what I'm saying? So Von knew me. He knew how I liked to smoke. He knew how often I smoked. He knew how I acted when I wasn't smoking, you know what I'm saying? And Von would do things like I'd be sitting with folks, and, you know, I guess he noticed, like, after an hour or so, I haven't rolled up. And he know it ain't because I can't afford it, because if I had it, I would have had some weed. Folks used to be tapping me like, folk, like, he'll be talking to me, I'll be like a little bit disinterested or something, and he'll be like, folk, what you need, some weed or something, folk? Like, because this back in the day, man. This back in the day when weed, like, okay, you could get a tray 5 now for 25. Back then, tray 5s was 50, gang. Folks pulling up on me, handing me 50s. Go get you some weed, folks. Because you in here looking like a sick puppy. You ain't even talking to me for real. And I'm just ready to cry because I want to smoke so bad and I love my homie to death, folks, because he's such a real nigga, G. Like, yeah, folks. I needed to get high. I was ready to shoot a nigga in their face for some drugs, right? No cap, G. The weed used to be so high. I'm 15 years old. How am I about to have $50, bro? Just laying around? I don't got it, okay? But yeah, like, people always highlight things about Von that's just like, you know, negative or, you know, some things like that. So, you know, I wanted to highlight that. So now later on, we back in the hood. My blind ass, I told y'all I can't ever see shit. We back in my hood. Me, Von, we back in the hood. I'm on 60th. I see the police on the drive, hitting the drive. They coming from the op side. I told y'all the ops and our blocks is close. They coming from 61st, but they coming from the ops. You know what I'm saying? They on 61st, busting that left on that right on King Drive, coming towards 60th. Now I see the dick car, and we call them the dick boys, the homo. I see the dick car. I asked for them. I said, "Fo, is that the dicks?" I said, "That look like Ike, fo. That's the dicks." I forget who the fuck, which one of the guys was right there. They said, "No, that's a cab." I say, now I give my trust to these niggas. I say, he said it's a cab. I say, all right. The cock still coming down the block though. Now I get to the drive and bust the left on 60th, the strip we on. Now when I see it bust the left, I say, man, it's the fucking police. Now it's me and Von. We standing on one side of the street, me and him. We was walking, chopping it up. For them on the other side of the street. I'm thinking like, okay, they gonna bail out and try to get on the crowd that's across the street. Me and Von just finna peel off. Why these motherfucking dick boys get to driving fast here and scratched and pulled in front of us? Me and Von. Me and Fo both got scraps on us for them. Now, mind you, right, I don't know if anybody could contest to this, but I know this what happens with me. When shit like that be happening, my adrenaline be moving fast as fuck, bro. Like, whenever I'm finna do a hit or I'm finna run from some shots getting tossed at me or run from the police or something, my adrenaline be rushing. For I swear to God, it's like, as they was pulling up on me and Von, finna bail out the car, everything started moving slow as hell. I looked at the police. I seen both of them, like, both of their doors open and slow as hell. Like, I analyzed this situation. Y'all don't gotta believe me. But I swear, this is how shit happened. Folks, my adrenaline, folks. Slow the shit down. I see both because it was two. It was one driving and he had his partner. Soon as I see them, they both bailing out each door. When they bail out on shit, I run. I take off, man. But I took off because I looked to my left. Man, I see it's only me and Von on this side. I take off because I looked. I told you I was moving slow as hell. When I looked at the police car and seen both of the police bailing out, I looked at Von, this bitch doing this. He putting his fucking hands up. Fool doing like this. Like, I see him, I looked at the police, seeing them bail out their cars. I looked at Von, he putting his hands up like he fuck it, damn, they on us. Bitch, I ain't about to go to jail, your ass tweaking. I swear to God, I looked at that man, fool was doing this, like, damn. I said, hell nah, we gone. Cause folk, like, bro, if you finna put your hands up, bro, we about to both go to jail, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Then you fresh out, you on boot camp, parole and shit like that, bro. Like, what the fuck? We ain't finna go to jail. So I see this nigga, folk. I instantly take off. I haul ass through the alley. They bail back in their cars and start chasing me. Now, mind you, this what this goof ass nigga Von tell me when I get out. He say, yeah, folks, soon as you got away and they got a car chased you, I just put my pipe on the tire. I said, bitch,
That's all you did with your pipe, huh? That's all you did is do that. You just gonna, as soon as they build back in the car and chase me, you just gonna put your scamper and put your shit on the wheel or something and watch them chase me through the block. Bitch. I was like, damn, folks. Like, damn, folks, do something. Shoot one of them bitches in the air or something so they could think of somebody blowing and chase after them or something. Let me get away. You just go get up, bitch. I ran because me and you both about to go down and go to jail. We both told him. You fresh out, bitch. I'm 14, bitch. I'm about to be out in 2 days for this little ass pipe. Bitch, you the one finna go through 3 years if they bump you. You feel me? Bitch, you the one supposed to ran first. You got me through this bitch running. You to set your shit down and peeled off. Like, bitch, oh, fuck me, huh? I'm this stinking ass nigga Von. So then, you know what's so crazy? I'm back to the LA. Remember I told y'all he was one of the only niggas ready to smoke, ready to tee up about LA first getting shot. Him and LA got close as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all didn't never pay attention, Von had I'm gonna show y'all. If you look at this picture of me, him and J Money, y'all see this Pelle that he have on in this picture? Y'all see that? This Pelle right here, right? That was Von Pelle. Now, also, I don't know if y'all ever paid attention, but this right here, this is the same Pelle. This is the same Pelle. LA had folks Pelle. How he got his Pelle was one day, Von left out my crib, man. Me and Von was chopping it up. We was sitting in the crib. This same crib, where that picture with him and J Money got took at, we was sitting in that same crib. The nigga wake up, right? It's me, him, LA, we all chilling. He wake up, he decide it's hot as hell in the block. I tell him, like, we chilling. I'm for him, like, it's spicy outside, for like, he tell LA he want to swap. You feel me? He want to swap coats with LA. LA, all right, man, let me see that Pelle. He want the Pelle anyway. Von don't want the Pelle because he think the Pelle hot. Von been drilling out the Pelle, so he want to swap. So he swapped with LA. Him and LA swap Pelles right there and there. I tell folk, like, chill though, relax, like, this is bacon. He take the 4-5, go to the block, get bumped. I don't know where that picture at, but it's a picture of Von sitting on the police car. He handcuffed. He was finna get booked. That was that day. That little coat he had on, that was LA coat. You know what I'm saying? That was LA coat. And he got locked up in LA coat. And did like a year and a half or two. And Mama LA still got that Pelle right now. Like, Mama LA have that Pelle right now, folks. Like, you feel me? Like, he got that Pelle right now. And it's probably worth millions now because it was won by LA and Von. You know what I'm saying? Like, that Pelle probably need to go in the drill museum. You know what I'm saying? But folk them, they was locked in. That's why y'all see when folk got out, he got LA tatted on him. Like, him and LA was so locked in. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them niggas. Him and LA, they was two little pretty boys. They used to, like, be always ready to fuck hoes. And they both was kind of fresh. After that, they started exchanging all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Was Von really that good at shooting? LaShawn, folks. Come on, bro.
And to paint the picture for y'all of what I mean by that is this. And y'all can go fact check me on this, bro. Von probably was out. Think about it. Von from 2010 to 2017 December. So basically from 2010 to 2018, Von probably spent 10 months free. So I just basically gave y'all 7 or 8 year time span where this nigga Von was out maybe 12 months. So all these things Von did in the street and did to the ops, How do y'all think he accumulated all of that? I'm talking about he has a fucking endless repertoire of things he done did to them niggas. I'm telling you, man. V-Roy would come home, be out 2-3 months, get booked. Get back out after doing a year or two, a year and a half, come back out 2-3 months, get booked. 3-4 months, get booked. Go back to jail, do another. Imagine he doing calendars. He not doing 6 months, he doing years, folks. Do you imagine how lethal you gotta be? Some niggas forget how to be ruthless like that, folks. Shorty coming home, making this shit look easy. I ain't gonna lie, he damn near made, folk, a lot of the savages look at folks like, damn, am I doing enough? Like, how is this nigga just coming home after doing a year and a half or two and just getting right back? Like, he made catching hats, folks, seem like child's play on Steve, bro. Like he was like, how the fuck do niggas allow you to keep getting that close to them, bro? Like, what the, is these niggas blind? I'm telling you, folks, Shorty was different, man. He was different, folks. Like, I'm telling you, folks, every day. And then he get booked, do 2 years. On BD, get booked, do another year and a half. Then, with this murder he caught, he did a 3.5, folks. Folks, Vine was not out our whole entire friendship as a shorty more than 4 months straight. I'm telling you, folks. So when y'all think about Vine, I want y'all to also remember that he did this shit while giving the justice system years upon years upon years upon years of his life. That's why I always give him the credit like he was different, folks. Because he was never out to really go on a run that a lot of niggas that's talked about like him was able to go on. The Mellys, the Tay Savages, you know, like, he was never out as long in one period of time as Folkston was, bro. And y'all can go fact check that. Shorty, he was literally out months at a time. Never been out more than 5 months to even do anything. Get right out. Mind you, he on a ban when he first come home. Everything. How you doing this on a ban, V-Roy?
Folks ass get booked again after he fresh out that time. Folks out here fresh out again, he go back for a body. Folk, man, he was booked for that body, man. All them niggas thought he was gonna sit, man. That nigga was on the phone. Niggas would stop answering the phone for him, all type of shit, man. Like, you feel me? Stop answering the phone for him, all type of shit. When he beat the body, it was, I used to be on the phone telling him, like, folk, you gonna be good, shorty. Like, have faith, bro. Like, I'm going to court for him, all type of shit. They losing them at court. You feel me? When nobody used to be in them courtrooms with shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he beat that shit, boy, with a PD. With a PD. He beat that bitch up like Rocky with a PD, man.
Because a lot of people used to look at Von, right, and be like, and they'll look at me and his relationship, and they see him go with Durk, right, and they used to try to make that be like some type of indicative of, like, a lot of people used to come and be like, oh, so Von chose smirk them over you, ooh, and y'all made it that, right? So now I'm going to take this time to break down and, like, decipher those things, folks, because y'all made that situation about me when it was obviously only about Vine, and it had nothing to do with me. It was never even a thing where it's like, oh, okay, let me rock with him because I don't rock with Tay. No. Vine, the biggest gangster in the city at the time, he go to jail, folks. He is basically the nigga all the guys is talking about. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas want to hang with Vine. All these niggas want to, you feel me, be around folks. So before Von went to jail, Durk was already in cahoots with V-Roy, folks. He was already giving him his Brightland to wear, like, he was already giving him his Brightland to wear to prom with meaning them and all that. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, like, When Von went to jail for the murder, folk, he was already basically getting in tune with OTF. Durk was already like trying to lock in with him, giving him his watch to wear, doing all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like folks came home to some niggas he didn't know or wasn't in tune with, folk, and just started following niggas, folk. No, these niggas made they bed, folk, and they already was making their bones with Von before he got booked for the murder, folk. So then, folk, when he's come home, me and folks doing us, but me and Durk already into it. You know what I'm saying? He already under their umbrella, folks. Like, this has nothing to do with me. He come home, he's under their umbrella, folks. Like, he already under their umbrella because they already, like, this whole big, you know, even though Von went to jail with a PD, which was bogus. These niggas was already talking to him 3-4 times a week, putting their bids in, telling them if he beat it, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. Like, they already been putting that in Von's head, folks. So as soon as Von came out, he was OTF. He was already OTF. He spent half his time in the county with OTF members, and that's what it was. It wasn't nothing to do with me. I like, oh, he said, fuck Tay, I'm gonna be with Durk. The niggas that's trying to invest in folks' life. And even I had to tell him, like, don't think you, like, I feel the way about niggas that's changing your life, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is coming. He got you on Breakfast Club, folk. Like, well, I can't do that for you, bro. I can't do that for you. You want me to sit right here and act like, oh, I'm so blue about, no, you him. You OTF, gang. I'm not mad about that. These the niggas, they yelling names of your song, they doing all this and that. I'm not mad about that. I can't turn you up. Why would I be mad about them niggas turning you up, folks? So, when a lot of things, it be like, y'all be trying to make it look like Von just crossed me and said, I don't rock with Tay, I'm doing this and that. No. Folks came home, niggas that he already messed with before he got booked was turned, and they was trying to bring him along, and he got in where he fit in. I don't blame folks for that. Why would I? I know where we come from. I know the trials and tribulations we went through, gang. Why would I be mad at V-Roy for trying to do something that's going to better his life? And now, in hindsight, which is 50-50, but in hindsight, didn't y'all say that was the decision that he should have made? If he got out and chose me and just ran under me and we was just outside in the O, he not King Von. He not the nigga y'all love and know now. He not that guy. I couldn't have did that for folks, bro. I'm sorry. As big as y'all think I am and as much as y'all think I've accomplished, and I appreciate that, I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? But it was never no situation like, oh, yeah, man, Smirk, oh, fuck Tay, Smirk, I'm doing this and that. No, Smirk was already his homie. And Smirk had the means to do something that I couldn't do. So why would I sit around and fault V-Roy for that? On BD, he got on, came home, beat murder and attempt murder. Came home, turned himself right up and took care of his family in his block. Then y'all always want to say, oh, Von called you. Von never in his life. This is another thing that y'all lied about. Von never said nothing. He said, y'all was commenting on Von live, asked him about doing a song with me. And Von told y'all, me and folks ain't working right now because folks' name is some shit right now. It's folks got some shit going on. He never, instead of y'all looking at it like, oh man, he real for not acting like he choosing a side. Y'all tried to flip his words and make it seem like he was saying he choosing a side with that. He never said that. He kept it kosher, and kept it even killed, which a lot of niggas didn't do back in the day. A lot of niggas was getting on these lives and getting on these platforms acting like they knew some shit and they didn't. Von told y'all he like basically I don't know what's going on. But that's why me and folks ain't working right now, because it's something going on. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas was getting on these platforms putting my name down. Von didn't. Then y'all try to wrap around and say, oh yeah, why he told was about Tay. Another myth. That's another myth, folks, on BD. That was another myth y'all tried on BD, and I'm gonna show y'all this. This V-Roy. This, folks, mind you, we not, this, I said something to him November 9th, 2019. I said something to him, he DM'd me on his own, May 12th, 2020. That song ain't about you either. I see the comments and shit. This is what real niggas do. That song ain't about you, cause soon as he dropped, why he told, here come everybody in the comments, dick holding Tay. Like, y'all want to dick hold Tay? Folks in my DM, that ain't about you. On Steve, period. He letting it be known. Soon as y'all got to flood his comments, oh, you sleep this Tay, you sleep this Tay. He hop right in my DM. Before I even seen a trailer of the song, he hop my DM. That ain't about you, folks. Don't even let the fans trick you or try to put us against each other and make them try to create narratives and all of that, folks. Then on Steve, I tell Von, I say, clear that up. I said, I was just finna tell the fans this way before you even said anything. I know what I know. Then I said, clear that up with your fans, gang. You ain't never got to convince me. I know how you coming. And he got on right on Twitter and said, when a fan tweeted him, it was trying to act like it was about me. He tweeted the fan back and said, that ain't about folks. A lot of things that a lot of people, a lot of narratives people created, folks, if y'all jumped the gun, folks. That song was about one of the guys. It wasn't about Tato. And he jumped out and went out his way to make sure I knew that, gang. That song was about Trey 5, folks. And y'all know how Von felt about them type of people, folks. He wouldn't have went out his way. He didn't have to go out his way to make sure Tay knew that wasn't about him, folks. On BD, he could have let me think that he could have let my brains be fried. He could have let me be into some type of funk and irritated about it, but he didn't. He came in instantly, smoothed my mind and let me know from him to me. So I don't gotta worry about blogs and don't gotta worry about this and that. I'ma let you know, folks, you my homie, nigga. That ain't about you. I ain't gonna let nobody put us against each other. You know what I'm saying? I see somebody on Facebook make a motherfucking status and said that I fell asleep. That motherfucker Von documentary so long I fell asleep and woke up. He was still killing people. Great. Man, they say they woke up, folks was still catching bodies. And they say they fell asleep on the documentary, woke up, folks was on this 8th body still. Hell no. He ain't get no fuck. And it was so crazy for, you know what I used to be thinking, like, I'm just glad it wasn't a nigga that was from the ops that was like Vaughn. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's a lot of motherfuckers out here gonna say, what you mean? Like, I know y'all think it was niggas out here like Vaughn, like Melly and all that. Vaughn a cut above niggas for, like, you feel me? He's just a different nigga for, like, he just a different guy, man. Like, niggas gotta, man, for, feel me? Like, shorty, you feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas saying Lil B ain't do enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lil B was like that, and he caught him a couple, but he feel me? He ain't do enough. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about on no shooting shit. It's just be about the complete person and the totality is what I'm talking about with Vaughn. Like, he one of them niggas, folk. He'll fight you, shoot you, and like fuck your girl. Like he one of them niggas. Like, he'll do you like that. Like, you can't beat Vaughn in no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, like not a nigga like me. I'm saying a nigga like the ops or a nigga who don't that's you know what I'm saying? A nigga who not like all the way right. He one of them niggas. He'll beat you up, pop you if that's what you want to do. And he was a little pretty boy, so the girls liked him. So if you wasn't worth smoking or beating, he'll fuck your girl. On phone them like. A lot of killers from the ops, them niggas weren't really fighters or niggas who just had unlimited access to hoes and could get them hoes to do they bidding and get hoes to cheat on they niggas. A lot of the
ops that, yeah, they was popping shit and shooting shit and all that, but niggas probably couldn't fight or didn't have a lot of holes. It was just something they didn't have that Von had. Like, Von just was he'll hurt you. He'll fight you, kill you, or fuck your bitch, or he'll fight you and kill you and fuck your bitch. Like he'll do all three of them to you, or one of the three. On photo, like that's the type of nigga. Like I was glad we wasn't no op like that. Like bro, we don't need to deal with the op niggas like that. Them niggas, it would have been ugly. That's a crazy ass op to beef with, man.
Novel. Shout out to Novel. He said, is V-Roy a top 5 Chiraq hitter? Long live V and T-Roy. No, V-Roy is not a top 5 Chicago hitter, bro. V-Roy do not got enough hats, man. Bro, Von's and people like Von. Von is not as special as y'all think as far as killing. I'm not even gonna, like he's a special guy. I ain't gonna even lie. But I'm just saying, like, at this point, I think it's safe to say the fans can see the rack breeds guys who collects hats. Like, we breed hat collectors. Like, we don't just breed we don't just breed niggas who catch hats in the rack, folks. Like, we got some niggas we got multiple niggas and it's niggas in every hood that can throw up a glove. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it ain't just a ooh, he special. No. Fuck. It's some niggas that can throw up a glove on every corner, boy. What like in my section, I ain't gonna lie, like in my section, folks. So, like, niggas like Jeff, it's gonna be a 5, 8, 10 years from now, it's gonna be a Bloodhound Lil Jeff remake. This shit been going on since Yummy, nigga. On phone them, like, that's what it is. For Von just was that version, and Von was able to make money and music and fame while being like this. You know what I'm saying? And so was Jeff to a degree, which is why to the public, to the fans, they seem more like, you know, they special and they hats. But I'm telling you, bro, it's in a couple years. It might not even be a couple years. It might be next year. It's gonna be another shorty out here with 13 hats walking around here like throwing up 10 and 3. They on phone them. They're gonna be opening the video 13 hats on phone. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Like, then niggas, I don't know why people be thinking like niggas who caught hats back in the day just don't catch hats no more. Like, bro, niggas been, bro, I'm telling you, G, like, some niggas, y'all just think niggas just, man, look, boy. Nigga been catching hats for 10 plus years on phone them. How many hats you think niggas got on phone them? Nigga caught their first hat when them nigga 15 years old on BD, nigga them at 30. But it's hats galore around this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. It's so crazy, y'all, because I was just thinking, G, like some of the guys, G, they love each other so much, bro. Like, I know they together, like, wherever LA and A-Ski and V-Roy and T-Roy and J-Money and White. I know folks them somewhere together, for LA, I know they together, for. I ain't gonna lie to you, for, like, them boys loved each other, for. I'm telling you, G, like, J-Money, folk, they together, for. I ain't gonna lie, them boys together, folk. I be so sad sometimes, y'all. I'm gonna be 100, I'm gonna get a little vulnerable right now, G. Like, when folks them death days be coming up, G, like, and I be seeing certain pictures or something, you know, 90, I ain't gonna say 90, but like 55 or 60% of the pictures y'all be seeing, bro. I took the picture was in my crib, or I'm in the picture, folks. This like half the pictures from the drill era, for. I'm telling you, G. I was around for the picture. I took the picture in my crib, or I'm in the picture, folks, on BD. So, like, when I be seeing this shit, y'all don't be knowing a lot of times unless y'all see folks in they pictures on the block or something, and y'all know where we at. But like when y'all see cribs, a lot of y'all might not even know what folks in them at. with me, I'm with them. You know what I'm saying? And I remember it take me not only back to memories with my guys, but in those moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. When folks them used to die, I used to be thinking, like, trying to be in their shoes in that moment. Not literally, but just like how that was, bro. Like, my homie died. Like, how he was feeling in his last moments. For like, I'm mad I couldn't be there for my homies. On BD, they died alone, folk. And they just perished, folks. On Steve, like, that shit be hurting my feelings. For on Steve, it just be like, damn, for like, that's a crucial thought. For like, a lot of people feel that pain of people death, for, but you don't really think like how that person feeling in these last moments on BD, like. And he did it with such grace. Like, he didn't try to be over tough, over this, over that, over nothing with his niggas. He loved his niggas to death, G. He never tried to whoop his niggas, fight his niggas, treat his niggas like he was the biggest gangster in the hood. He treated the ops like that. It hurt Vaughn to even get into it with one of his homies. I ain't gonna even lie, folks. Like, I'm telling you, like, that shit affects him. Like, he don't want to get into it with one of his gang members. He don't want to do none of that. But Shorty, real live, boy, the ops, man, folks. I'm talking about morning, noon, and night. It don't matter. Broad day, snowy, raining hard, cats and dogs. It don't matter. It was horrifying for the ops, for sure. Not really for me, because I ain't gonna lie, like, once I knew folks Stilo and I was hanging with him so much, I was used to it at that point. I'm fucking, we out here, we in the field. And except if when he try to wake me up at 7 in the morning and shit, no, bro, I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. Steve, you and 22 gonna have to go, or you go by yourself on that, bro. Like, cause most times, bro, on phone, like, I'm not, we vamping every night. On Steve, we vamping every night, folks. Like, we not going to sleep till 4, 5 every night. He waking motherfucker up at 7, talking about, let's get out here. Niggas on the way to school. The fuck, nigga, was fat chance. Fuck you, I ain't finna go out with you. Fuck, bitch, we just closed our eyes. You talking about, let's go ahead and pop out. Bitch, get the fuck all out of my face. He was addicted to that shit, bro. I'm telling you, folks.